what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. In this episode, we are going to be talking about the Quantum Time Force Ranger, Eric Myers. Let's get into it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morph, I made a fake.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. Welcome to the show. I am so glad you guys can join us today. We are continuing our Power Rangers Time Force journey, filling up that Ranger video database. And in this video, we are going to be talking about one of my favorite characters from Time Force, Eric Myers, the Quantum Ranger. He was a hero, but at times he was more like an anti-hero, and he had some conflicting opinions with the leader of the Time Force team, Wes Collins. So it was a lot of fun to watch those two consistently go at each other, but let's get into the video. Eric Myers, a complex and conflicted character, emerged from humble beginnings where his relentless drive and resentment towards the privilege fueled his pursuit of greatness. As a former prep school student who encountered Wes Collins, Eric bore witness to the stark contrast between their upbringings. Feeling out of place with his privileged classmates, he abruptly left the institution, determined to forge his own path. Through his service in the Silver Guardians, Eric sought validation and an outlet for his pent-up frustration. His encounter with Nadira and the Cyclobots marked his initial meeting with the Time Force Rangers, where his icy demeanor masked a deep desire to prove his worth. Fueled by a desire to outshine Wes, Eric relentlessly pursued the Quantum Ranger powers, ultimately succeeding in claiming them, much to the dismay of Wes's teammates. His relentless determination secured him the position of Silver Guardian Commander, aligning him with the Collins family, whose wealth and influence he initially resented. Despite his questionable motives, Eric became a reluctant ally to the Rangers, offering assistance when necessary. His abduction by Conwing revealed the Rangers' origins to him, a secret he initially intended to share with Mr. Collins. However, he ultimately chose to protect his newfound friends. In the face of Rancic's assault on Silver Hills, Eric's loyalty to the city and its people became unwavering. He aided in the evacuation efforts and fought valiantly alongside the Rangers, even sacrificing his position in the Silver Guardians to ensure Wes's safety. The determination of the Time Force Rangers and the weight of his own actions transformed Eric's bitterness into a newfound appreciation for Wes's genuine nature. Their shared experience cemented a bond between them that transcended their initial differences. I remember those last few episodes where the Time Force team left and it was just Eric and Wes, and they're about to take on 1,000 villains at once. Like, it was crazy, man, and it showed how much those two grew. In the beginning, they couldn't even be in the same room as each other, but then in the end, they are willing to stand side by side to take on the world. I thought that was super cool. I loved Eric's character. I related to him more than I related to Wes, in the sense of I grew up with pretty much nothing, man. That when something went out, you had to wait until we could save up money. There was a time when our hot water heater went out in the winter and we had to take baths by heating up water on the stove, man. Like, there was some times in my life where I'm like, yeah, we struggled a little bit, but it does teach you something. It makes you work a little bit harder. Since you've been at the bottom, I don't know, you can use that to stay at the bottom, or you can use that to kind of work your way up the ladder. And that's what Eric Myers did, except he kind of did it the wrong way, in the sense of he was pissed at the people at the top, like they're the ones that put him there. And really, once he started working with the people at the top, he was able to really cement his legacy and get that commander position for the Silver Guardians. I think in life to be successful, it does take some perspective. You need that hard work. You need those people skills. And then you got to have some luck in there too, man. You can't just rely on luck and you can't just rely on your hard work. It's got to be a mixture of everything now. What you know, who you know. And at the end of the day, I just loved those two characters and how they played off of each other because Eric was spoiled, but I want to say that he wasn't a bad guy. He was just very privileged, and that could rub people off the wrong way. It did Eric. He was basically the poor kid at the rich school, which I can relate. I went to a high school that basically most people were very comfortable when it came to their families, and my family wasn't. My mom kind of signed me up for the scholarships to go there, but instead of being mad at the rich people, you could learn from the rich people, right? And that's kind of the key with Eric here, is at first he went from resenting the rich people to actually, hey, if I work with them, I can get a piece of the pie and maybe learn something and use it towards what I'm trying to do. And that's what he did. This was a great character to show you that, hey, just because you don't like something or you're mad at a group of people doesn't mean that you can't work with them and understand them and actually have some appreciation towards them. Great character, great season. We have a few more Rangers left. We're going to be hitting you with the pink and red Rangers soon. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make videos like this one. So thank y'all so much, and we will see you next time. Peace. I just want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members out there. The Arctic Operator, Roderick Ham, Papleon Purple, Salima Ramirez, Danny Nascimento, Stephen Heffelman, Chaos Draco, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Miguel Ortiz, and Sean Schiffer. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. I just want to shout out all of the fans out there for taking the time out of their day to watch this content. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you can, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that share button. And if you guys want to be a member, click that join button right now. We have a Blue Ranger membership that gets you into the exclusive fan chat Discord. Then we have the Gold Ranger membership. It gets you into the fan chat, but you also get a video shout out at the end of every video. I want to thank you guys again. If you can, sign up to be a member. We will see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.